you. Without you, this book couldn't exist. There is also a foreword by Mark Zimmer. I first met Steve in 1978 when he taught a cooking class. The next time I saw him over a decade later when he was suing me for stealing his recipes. Yes, really. So you might wonder what I'm doing in this introduction. Well, it turns out that Steve and I had more in common than what we thought. Instead of settling in court, we settled it at McCran's brew house over a game of darts. They said they'd give us the first drink of the night free for the entire year for mentioning them. By the end of the game, he and I agreed we'd both rather make a ton of money together than spend a ton of money on lawyers. It's pretty rare to meet your best friend so late in life, but when I decided to retire, I moved to Boston just so we could hang out. So if you're browsing this book in a bookstore, please buy our book. We need more money, so when the free beer runs out in the bookstore, we could probably use a sale. Okay, so I think I am in the right spot. So the boys' names are James and Robert. James Garland and Robert Garland, and by the sounds of things they're both chefs. Okay, James Garland. Oh, for Christ's sake. Okay, so I looked up a brew house. It's a pub in Boston. On the site there's a list of famous people, including former President of the United States, not the Roottrees Company, Kennedy. One of them garnishing the truth, which the site has local and regular. Stevie G wrote a book about food. We prefer cocktails, but he gave us a shout out, and we ain't gonna say no to a free press. So grab a bite at his kids' joint Friday. Ooh, okay. Friday is a popular restaurant in Boston. They don't have a website. One more in-depth review explains it's not a full restaurant, just a front door and a very small interior with a window. Unusually, the restaurant only serves vegetables, but a lot of reviews say, in spite of that, it's delicious. They also find a short story about it listed on a website called My Boston Homepage. Whoever runs this page seems to just link the random sites related to Boston. Wicked overrated, I saw it in Chef's Signature. Ooh, okay, cool. Chef Signature Friday. Ooh, okay. So we've got now some evidence. Each article in Chef's Signature tends to focus on a restaurant and one main dish that the head chef is known for. Friday signature is samosa cone. Okay, let's have a look. On the cover. According to the boys, the brothers own a small walk-up shop, a play on the tie-dye, da-da-da. Robert, who is 3 years younger than James, jokes that although the age difference has left him delegated to wearing the Sous-chef jacket his whole life, he doesn't mind. Okay, so that's Robert. Hey, there we go. Excellent. Oh, we get another visit. Hi, Clark.
Sam reached out to me finally. I think I have you to thank for that. My family's in a bit of a rough patch. Even though the candy is selling better than ever, everyone is fighting over the trust. The majority of us want to dissolve it. On paper, it seems like the right decision. The arguments about what to do next are endless and heated. More than a few Roottrees are worried about losing their wealth. I don't think we deserve it more than anyone else. I love my family, wife, daughters, even my son, who I hardly ever get to see. I want to keep them safe and secure. I didn't do anything to deserve this fortune. Hell, I probably deserve it less than most. It took me way too long to get my life together.
Long pause.
Okay, enough about me. Here's the deal. I can't stop the majority from voting one way or another. If you keep passing along potential Roottrees, I'll keep adding them to the list. On the other hand, there's been some leaps forward in genetics. It may sound like science fiction, but we can actually determine who's in the family just by testing their DNA.
Oh, really?
What you've done so far has been very useful. Just keep filling out the tree and we'll prepare for the tests.
Excellent. Okay, so before I forget, we'll add him in. Oh, actually, now that Guy has been secured, that's him there. Okay. Well, I think that is me done for the day because I need to get ready for work. Not sure when I will be back. It will likely be over the weekend, because my son's going to a sleepover, so I will have the computer to myself. But yeah, it will be later on this week. Thank you, J2. Thank you very much. I'm sure it will be a good one. Unfortunately, my work phone is connected to my mobile, and I've already seen a call come through. I'm like, it can wait. But yes, yeah, hopefully back this weekend. But until next time, everyone, look after yourselves. We're all in this big wide world together, so we have each other's back. We can get through anything. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Oh, it's gonna be a long day. I appreciate you all, and I love you all so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.